Well, good morning and happy Wednesday, everybody. It is May 19th. Can you believe June is just around the corner? Well, I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. And if you've been following our digital platforms, well, you know that tonight the national spotlight will be shining brightly right here in Cleveland once again. Just a week after hosting Al Roker in the Today Show, NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt is broadcasting live from our city. Now, this is a part of their Across America series. You'll see a number of stories focused on positive changes in Northeast Ohio, including an exclusive report by Russ Mitchell. Russ got an inside look at Gojo Industries, the local company that manufactures Purell. In a COVID world, the company's assembly line produces 400 bottles of the hand sanitizer every minute. This 75-year-old family-owned company met the challenge of the pandemic head-on, led by a brand new CEO who took over just weeks before the outbreak began.
How fast has this company grown in the past year?
So we have grown, we produced 300% or 3 times the amount of hand sanitizer that we normally produce in a year. And we've installed capacity to do like 7 times the number of Purell bottles. So it's growth that is really unprecedented in our industry and certainly for us.
So remember to check out Nightly News live from Cleveland tonight at 6:30, right after What Matters Most. So make sure to tune in. Okay, so let's check in on the weather as Lester is coming to Cleveland. Look at how beautiful this camera shot looks of CSU from our CSU camera there. We have been lucky with plenty of sunshine. And today we could have the warmest day so far this year. How warm are we talking? Well, Hollie Strano joins us now with the answer.
Danielle, thank you. And as we get through the afternoon, it's feeling like summertime. We are seeing some cloud cover, though. So it's not as blue sky as yesterday, but even still, we are talking heat and dry weather. Shower chances to our west just kind of fade. And overnight tonight, it will be even milder. So this morning we were in the 50s in most spots. Tomorrow we'll be in the 60s as we're waking up. And it'll be another day of 80s and just a very summer-like vibe as we look ahead. And there's more where this is going. So yeah, it appears we'll be talking a stretch of this summer-like weather even into your weekend. 84 the high today, and that is well above the normal high, which is in the low 70s. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Looking at similar weather tomorrow, Friday, highs well into the 80s. Weekend weather, not a washout. Don't you worry. It's going to be partly to mostly cloudy skies with just isolated shower and storm chances. And then better opportunities for some wet weather next week, especially on Monday. But we're back in the 80s on Tuesday. Danielle, back to you.
Oh, thank you, Hollie. And I have a debate going on social media. Are you going to turn your air conditioner on right now or just stick with the windows open, fans and things like that? So let us know in the comments section. Well, now to the evolving mask policies here at home. Great news for baseball lovers. Progressive Field will return to full capacity for games in 2 weeks. Cleveland's baseball team made the announcement Tuesday. Masks will be optional at Progressive Field and no longer required to enter the stadium. Other places doing away with their mask mandates include the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo and the Akron Zoo. This policy is for visitors who are fully vaccinated. And just last night, Giant Eagle said that starting Monday, vaccinated customers and workers won't be required to wear a mask. Switching gears, officials have arrested 3 of the 4 young men wanted in connection with several recent carjackings. In total, 9 cars have been stolen and multiple victims assaulted or had guns pointed at their faces, including kidnapping survivor Gina DeJesus. So these are the 4 suspects that you're seeing right now on your screen. So far, police have found 4 of the cars. They are now urging the remaining suspect to turn himself in. And happening today, 7 Bowling Green State University students are facing a judge for the death of Stone Foltz. Charges include involuntary manslaughter, reckless homicide, and hazing. Fultz died after an incident at a Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity event back in March. The prosecution says he had a blood alcohol level almost 5 times the legal limit. And good news for vendors and customers of the West Side Market. Mayor Jackson and City Council have signed off on a $2.1 million upgrade. Work at the market will include improvements to the electrical system and refrigeration and food preparation area. Look for new vendor booths, and there will be repairs to the building's heating and cooling system.
We simply don't have the luxury of choosing not to do this or even making the mistake of not doing it.
Mayor Frank Jackson throwing his support behind the need for passenger rail service from Cleveland to Cincinnati via Columbus and Dayton. So he took part in a roundtable with Ohio mayors and Amtrak executives Tuesday. Amtrak's expansion would be financed completely by federal money through a proposed rail program. Right now, the company has a facility at the lakefront, but the advocacy group All Aboard Ohio believes Terminal Tower could be an ideal spot for the Cleveland Amtrak station.
You have GCRTA's buses that go in and out of there. We've got ride sharing. We've got car sharing. That could become a real transportation hub in the heart of a city that's really making a remarkable comeback over the last several years.
Amtrak executives say the economic impact could be nearly $130 million a year. Right now, we don't have a price tag for the project, but officials are hoping to start by 2025. And from the rails to the sky, today we talk airplanes. The final virtual public information meeting over the master plan study at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport is set for tonight at 6. Millions of dollars of upgrades and improvements are being considered at the airport. But if flying commercial, well, it isn't your thing, well, you now have a chance to become a multi-millionaire and reserve yourself a private plane. How about that? Well, it seems that no one took home the Mega Million jackpot from last night's drawing. But the winnings, they are up to $515 million. Although a few people did walk away with at least $1 million, that big jackpot is still up for grabs. The next drawing is Friday, so let us know, are you planning to play this week? You can put your answer in the comments section. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. Remember to tune in tonight at 6:30 for nightly news live from Cleveland. Again, that's at 6:30. Right after What Matters Most here on 3 News. In the meantime, head out and enjoy that beautiful sunshine if you can. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Thursday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.